Hello guys, welcome to Tarot Predictions people, and that will be your daily dose of tarot, which will cover the 31st of May. And as we are going to our next month, June, let's see what the last day of month May has to present into us. As per usual now people, I'm going to draw 3 cards first as a general overall reading, and then I'm going to draw one more card per each star sign so we can see what exactly this is going to affect, how exactly this is going to affect us, excuse me. So the 3 cards general, we do have the Chariot card, then we do have the Ace of Wands, and after that we do have the Four of Wands. So guys, that will be a day where you actually will leave down the bullshit and choose the easy way around it. What I'm trying to say is that if we're giving an example for one's career, and you're working upon let's say two things, two projects or two tasks, and one really isn't budging up, you will kind of decide to leave it for tomorrow and kind of attend to the one that actually can be further today. Same goes for your relationship. Today all of us people should aim our efforts and our kind of time to place our time into things which can actually be resolved. So pointless struggle, also worrying about their situation that you cannot alter today will be doing you harm. So try to take the day, guys, a little bit more lightly. Try to place yourself into a situation and deeds that can actually be resolved, rather than to do enormous efforts, enormous struggle for nothing. So basically recognizing where you can be most productive, what will be the energy of every single one of us, guys, today. So think of where you can be productive, guys, and just leave the rest for tomorrow or for the day after. Regardless, today people, you have to kind of you kind of have to choose to complete and finalize what can be finalized today and not leave it for tomorrow. As I said, for tomorrow you need to leave some things that cannot be furthered today. So for Aries, that will manifest through the card of the devil. So the card of the devil shows that how I'm accepting this situation, guys, is that, for example, into your career, you're working on one project, but something really tells you that with the other project, which it is just initiating or it is going simultaneously with the one that you're working at, you can be much more productive and you can get much more effort. So you will diverse, or you have to diverse or redirect your priorities to the other project that you are barely working upon. So in your relationship, this card actually will make you reconsider your approach today toward the relationship, for what it seems, guys, and you will become a little bit more demanding, because you will see that with goodness and with just compassion isn't working. I mean, you have to present yourself as a strong person, and thus presenting yourself as a strong person, you're gonna breathe in some respect into your partner, for what it seems. So this is how it's going to unfold for you, Aries. So today you will, for what it seems, step for oneself, or rather like step as a strong one, and you will say no to particular matters in your relationship that until now you have been saying yes, just so there is peace in it. For Taurus, that will be the Five of Pentacles. Typical example, guys, for you Tauruses, realizing that your efforts are wasted, your efforts are wasted in your career and in your relationship. Basically, the efforts you're placing until now, and thus you need a new plan, guys. You need new strategy, and new strategy is what you're going to face today. Basically, for you today, it's a realization, Taurus, that the difficulties you do have on multiple fronts, for what I can say, it's not because you're incapable to push it forward, but because your approach is wrong. Your approach may be way too soft. Your approach may be way too complicated, for what I can say. And today, guys, you are going to realize that completely different approach towards your projects and towards your relationship, it is needed. For Gemini, we do have the Five of Cups, people, and Five of Cups, it is kind of the universe itself is going to make you reconsider your actions, guys. The universe is going to make you reorientate yourself toward the tasks and toward the deeds that can be achieved with much more ease than those that you are working upon right now. Why? Is because you are going to realize that either the reward is not going to be as big as you have anticipated at the start on the deeds that you're doing right now, or it will take way too much effort for something that kind of the effort you thought you have to give in, it's not matching with what it turns out to be. So it's kind of, you are going to realize that simply isn't worth it. Okay, and not that you're going to drop it off completely, not that you will not finish those tasks, but you will take it a little bit slowly. I mean, you will take it a little bit more easy for further instructions and for further approach, and thus you're going to open yourself a room for more time so you can attend to more different things that can actually be brought to their very end with much more ease. For Cancer, we do have the Sun, and that will be an urge for you, Cancer, to make an expand and to make a growth into the emptiness in your life. What I mean is that you, for what it seems today, you will have some free time, some room, some space to create, guys, to bring life into it. So that could be a new task that you will initiate in. It is not just going to be there, people. You will want to initiate in your relationship. That will be most likely a spontaneous new idea, guys. So you can kind of like we do have in Bulgarian expression for this particular situation, but it's kind of like, so you can lower down the fire of arguments, you know, to extinguish the fire that it's, or to melt the wall that is standing between you and your partner. So it's kind of like a new enterprise that is going to melt that that wall. It is kind of like bearing down the tomahawk of wars in relationship. Okay, so basically, I cannot say starting anew, but you both are going to realize that these arguments you do have, it's not gonna, they isn't serving favor to anybody, and thus they have to be dropped down, and you need to kind of be rational for the relationship moving forward. For Leo, just on the contrary, guys, for Leo, the Five of Wands is showing, guys, that today it will be your way of doing things. Probably you're going to say to some people, I told you so. So what you wanted to do here as the energy readings implant, you have wanted to do it for quite a long time. It just someone didn't allow it, or the situation haven't allowed it to you to do it. So today, people which haven't allowed you to do what you wanted, or people which did not have faith in you, they are going to learn the hard way that you are actually right, and thus you will be able to make a completion, finalization, some celebration, if you want to say it that way, for the victories that you are going to achieve, guys. So basically today you are going to prove someone wrong, for what it seems, people, and it's not going to even take so much effort. It's just you're going to leave the universe to prove them wrong for your own accord. Then we are going to Virgo, and Virgo, that will be a person which is going to show you here, that is the Page of Wands. So that is a person which is going to show you that you need to take it, you should not take the things around you way too seriously, guys, because this only causes you stress and tension. Okay, things, projects that you're moving in your job, your relationship, even friendships, the daily routine, it has to be taken with much more ease. Okay, you need to be more playful, and you need to be open for new things to come in your life. Basically, this person today, which will be, by the way, most likely a woman around your age, fire sign, which speaks that it is Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, it has this ascendant, she is going to show you that the new things that are coming in your environment, in your project, in your relationship, are actually not a bad thing, but they are a good thing that can bring fresh air into your deeds. For Libra, we do have the Mother of Cups, or the Queen of Cups, and that will be most likely someone in your surroundings that is like a mother figurine of yours. Okay, and she, most likely from the urge to protect you, it is likely that she may take away some burden of yours, or at least she's going to listen to you, she's going to listen to your to your problems. She's gonna listen to your ideas, if you want to say it that way, patiently. She will not be bored of what you have to say, and she will offer you a particular emotional support. Now, the Queen of Wands is a woman that offers emotional support. Now, the thing with this card is that she will she will urge you to follow the emotions in the dream of your heart. So this is where the change comes. This is that particular card is implanting for you, Libra, that you are made doing something that you are not actually in peace with your emotions to do today. And this woman is giving you an example that the fuck with the expectations of other people. You got to be happy, so you need to start doing what makes you happy, and you will realize that when you're doing something that makes you happy, is actually making your routine and your experience not as hard as it is right now. Okay, for Scorpio, we do have the Nine of Cups. And for you, Scorpio, the change today, or the realization that you are leading much harder life than you have to, is from the unexplored happiness around you. So you are about to find that there are even more things around you which can bring you happiness. There are more blessings around you, for what I can say. And you realizing that, you are going to redirect your efforts toward maximizing those little things which are around you, which were overlooked in the past, so they can start contributing for your own happiness. Nine of Cups, guys, says that yeah, you are going to find yourself very good today with a particular situation, but this isn't the end of that journey. This particular satisfaction, fulfillment, or happiness, it depends on your personal situation how it's going to unfold for you, but this particular emotion, it has to be continuously working on, because right now it is just temporary, and to make it permanent, you have to, guys, continue on working upon that particular task, that particular project, your relationship, if you want to say it that way, your friendship. So move on and continue further. Don't take it for granted, is what I like to say. For Sagittarius, we do have a person, and that person, it is a woman, again around your age or a little bit younger. That is the Page of Swords, guys, and this person is gonna open your eyes through well, it's not conversation, but it's through arguments, yelling, making you fool in front of others, basically, because you don't get it. Okay, basically you don't get it, why you are doing it so hard, why you're doing it as harder than it has to be. And because you haven't listened recently, today this person, it is forced to actually take a different approach towards you and humiliate you, most likely in front of others, so you can learn your lesson finally, Sagittarius, and fix or repair your actions, and from there being much more successful with much more less implanted in your relationship. That could be your partner, as a matter of fact, who is telling you no, you aren't right. You are most likely giving way too much to the others from the exterior of a relationship, and what is left for me, for example, or why you are so compassionate to others, why you are so gentle with others, but when we come back home, you are turning to a completely different person. It's kind of like it's kind of like this person is pointing your mistakes straight without sugarcoating, and because otherwise you're ignorant to kind of learn from them. For Capricorns, that will be again a person for you guys. That is the Page of Cups, and if this isn't a woman, then that is a self-reassessment and realizing that you actually deserve more. So you deserve a higher place into the ladder of the hierarchy. You deserve more benefits for your creative expression. You deserve more rewards, if I can say it that way, basically, because here is the thing here with that card, guys. You, above everybody else, you can actually penetrate and foresee the big picture. And as you're seeing the big picture, even if the minor details aren't fixed yet, I mean, they aren't negotiated or they aren't attended to, people cannot see the seriousness or the benefits they can get from your project at work or from the relationship. Basically, if we're talking about the relationship here, that particular card says that your partner doesn't know what treasure they have in your face. So it is up to you to remind it today, or to withdraw some efforts that you're giving into relationship, making them realize what treasure they have in their relationship. Okay. And as I said, in your career, guys, this particular card, it's an urge for you to open the eyes of the others and reassess yourself, believe in yourself, and ask for a different position if you believe that you deserve it. But above everything else, people, you need to approach the situation creatively. Aquarius, that will be for you the universe or the world, in other words. So basically what is done, people, and you are making it harder as trying to cultivate it and bring it back to life. What I'm trying to say is that the maximum out of a particular project, of a particular situation in your relationship, let's say it that way, particular friendship, it is already reached. So trying to dig up even more benefit out from that situation is making your environment, is making your daily routine harder than it needs to be. So you got to sober yourself, you got to open your eyes and realize that you need to aim for a new perspective in your life. So you need to redirect your efforts in toward a new perspective, finding out a new perspective for yourself. New project, new job, new relationship if this relationship has recently over, or new enterprises in your relationship. Why not even marriage, if we can say that way? Or if you are not in a relationship, or go out and start dating other people or start meeting other people, for what I can say. Basically, you need fresh perspective, guys. And last but not least, that is Pisces, and you are about to redirect your efforts, guys, because that will be your reward with the Six of Wands. You are finding, if this is about your career here, people, your supervisor or your boss are going to find you capable of attending to a particular project which was blocked until now for you. So today may be just a sign that you will be reassigned. Today may be a sign that you're about to get a particular reward. Today will be the day where you will get recognition, guys. And today will be the day where if you need help, the long-awaited help is finally going to come. If we're talking about your relationship, then you are going to realize that if you actually show your passion rather than to try to explain yourself, that will give you much more results than trying to explain yourself. So instead of constantly talking and trying to convince your partner into something, you are going to do it through actions and through passion. Peak experiences for you guys in one relationship, a very good sex this night. It is waiting for you if you allow this particular event to happen in your life. So if you can do it, I can advise you with the Six of Wands to take it, to do it and experience a very, very high peaks of pleasure. So with that being said, guys, this was the Taroscope for today, 31st of May 2017, guys. And if you do want a private reading with me, you can find me at www.tarotpredictions.net, and I will be there to answer to you. So when you fill the contact form, that will send me an email and I will reply back to you. And if you find it too complicated, you can also drop me a message on my Facebook page, guys, or at my Facebook account, and I will come back to you as soon as I see it. So I wish you guys a very productive and wonderful today is Wednesday, yeah, Wednesday 31st of May 2017, and see you people next time. Bye.